Hi, my name is Jade. I'm going to be giving you guys a little overview of the effects of screen time in the grade level 12 in high school. First we can start off with the lesson overview. This lesson explores how screen time affects physical and mental health, especially sleep. Students analyze current research, reflect on their own technology habits, and learn strategies for healthier digital media use. Now, this lesson matters because teens spend several hours on screens per day. Technology does also affect sleep quality and overall their well-being. Students need skills to balance digital media with healthy habits. Developmentally appropriate for grade 12 as well. So it also affects the way that their brain develops. It connects to real-world experience, prepares students for adulthood, and responsible for technology use. The visuals will include a smartphone, sleep icon, brain graphic, student using a laptop, things like that. Learning objectives as well, identify research trends about screen times, reflect on personal media habits, understand connections and between technology and health. Oh, the next slide. Balance your screen time, protect your health, make smart choices today for a healthier tomorrow. The next slide, we have how students learn. Their learning focus, students investigate how technology use affects health and wellness. Students will analyze research findings, discuss screen time habits, compare personal habits to teen trends, reflect on health technology use as well. Purpose of the lesson is to help students become responsibly digital citizens who understand the health impacts of technology. We need students to grow. Their student growth and the student develop will go through self-awareness, critical thinking, decision making, and digital wellness habits. A key question, how does my screen time affect my health? Well, there's many ways that it can affect the health. How many hours, how it affects their sleep, and how it even affects their healthy habits, and how it can also improve. Another thing, teen screen time trends. Average daily screen time for the teens ages 13 through 18. As in 2015, it was 4.5. Now in 2023, it was 8.6. As of now, present time, I'm sure it is already at a 10 rating. Now, the citizenship connections. Using technology responsibly for a healthier, safer, and better future. For instance, online safety. Healthy technology habits are part of staying safe online. Ethical technology use. Technology should improve our lives without harming our health. This is a very big thing as well, because we should be able to use it without it harming. Media literacy as well. Students evaluate research and evidence about screen time. Mental health awareness as well goes into this. Effective excessive screen use may affect their sleep, focus, stress levels, and their overall well-being. Why these topics matter is because students today spend significant time online and must learn how to manage their technology. We need to find a balance and find healthy balance in the digital life. They must reflect and think about their habits and actions and be responsible and make ethical choices online. The awareness and understanding of the impact of technology. The next slide of this lesson is exploring the health effects of screen time. Lesson materials, research articles, discussion prompts, reflection activities, teacher guides, things like that, rather than always going on to use the technology reinforcements. Some student activities can analyze research, discuss findings, reflect on screen habits, develop healthier strategies. Us teachers can support as well by asking guided questions, discussion facilitations, reflecting prompts. Interactive elements as well, class discussions, personal reflections, and research analysts can also help. How students can engage. Students also can actively connect research to their own experience. A classroom discussion, a research and article example, or even just student collaborating. Students working together to analyze information, share insights, and create solutions. Researching an article example as well, students can read and analyze real research to understand how screen time impacts health. A classroom discussion also can help students share ideas, ask questions, and learn from their different perspectives in guided class discussions. Engaged minds, informed choices, and healthier futures. Some strategies. Strategies like engaging minds, building understanding, and creating impact. One you can do is active learning. Students participate rather than simply listening. Another one is reflecting. Students analyze their own technology use and reflect on themselves. Thirdly, discussion-based learning. Students learn from peers through conversation. Lastly, critical thinking. Students evaluate research and evidence. Engagement strategies, personal connections, real-life examples, open discussions, and self-assessments. Why it works. Students become more aware of how technology affects their daily lives, empowering students to think, reflect, and engage for a healthier digital future. These are all ways and strategies that we can use to help our students have a healthier brain and have a healthier way of using their digital. Next, we have why this lesson matters today, building healthy habits for a better tomorrow. So, current digital challenges is the sleep disruption. Devices can interfere with healthy sleep patterns. Kids can be up until 1 o'clock in the morning on their phones, going all over social media, playing games, whatever that may be, and losing sleep. The next is social media pressure. Students often feel pressure to stay connected in knowing what their friends are doing, family, things like that. A digital overload as well. Constant notifications can increase stress. So, having a bunch of apps that have a bunch of different notifications can also be overwhelming and stressful. And lastly, mental health. Mental health concerns. Excessive screen use may affect emotional wellness. Real world relevance. Technology is a major part of everyday life. Students need tools to use it responsibly. So, yes, we can use it, but we must be responsible. Digital citizen cannot be ignored. Healthy technology habits support academic success and personal well-being. Smart choices, a better balance, a brighter future. So it's better to get some sleep, build real connections, manage notifications, and support mental well-being health. What this lesson does well, a meaningful and engaging, impactful learning resources. So one, student engagement. Students relate content directly to their own lives. They see themselves in a lesson. So students have engaged more when when the lesson has something to do with them and in their everyday life. Secondly is relevance. Addresses an issue affecting nearly all teenagers. Real issues, real impact. Three is accessibility. Reflection and discussion allow multiple ways to participate. Four, critical thinking. Students analyze evidence rather than memorize facts. Think deeper, question more, and understand better. Screen time research. Reflection opportunities. Students examine their own behaviors and habits. Self-awareness leads to meaningful changes. Real-world application. Students can immediately apply what they learn. My plan, set screen time limits, take breaks, improve sleep, focus on what matters. Practical skills for life today and tomorrow. And something that you can do to strengthen this summary is engage, reflect, part, practice, and particle, student-centered and relevant. Engage minds, thoughtful choices, brighter futures. A class implementation, teaching today, preparing for a healthier digital future. How I would teach this lesson is in a small group discussion, personal reflection journals, technology tracking activities, and class debates, supporting diverse learners, visual learners, multiple participation options, collaborative learning, and flexible assignments because every kid learns differently. Encouraging meaningful reflections. Students track their screen, set personal goals, create digital wellness, and as well as possible improvements include more student voice, add mental health perspectives, incorporate family discussions, explore cultural differences in technology. Another thing is goal setting example. My goals, action steps, target date, and why it matters. So, starting with an example, limit time screening before bed. No screens 1 hour before sleep. Target date May 30th, better sleep, more energy, and so forth and so forth. I can make smart choices that support my mental health and success. Healthy digital habits. One is sleep, balance, mindfulness, connection, privacy. Keeping devices out of the bedroom is one way to start. A balanced screen time with real life activities. Be aware of how technology makes you feel and spend quality time with family and friends, as well as protect your information and think before you share. Very important. Final thing is digital citizenship is not just about being safe online, it is also about protecting our physical and mental health through responsible technology use.